All right, today we're going to review the Xbox method, so please add it to the table of contents. All right, so let's take a look at our first example, 2x squared plus x minus 6. So underneath it, go ahead and draw the x and the box. Remember, it's going to be a 2 by 2 box. And so what goes on top is we're going to take the 2 times the negative 6. And so that gives us negative 12. And then the middle number, the number in front of the x, will go here on the bottom. And so since there's no number written, we always know that's a 1. So we get a 1 on the bottom. And so now we want to figure out what two numbers multiply to negative 12, but also add to a positive 1. And so what you could do is you could actually just start by writing all the factors of 12. 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. And you want to look, can I combine these numbers so that they make 1? And so now that we're dealing with negatives, one of them is going to have to be a negative. And so you should notice that 3 and 4 can be combined to make a 1. So you can put the 3 and 4 here. And so now you just got to decide which one's going to be negative. So since this bottom number is a positive, that means the bigger number needs to be positive, so that's going to have to be a negative 3. All right, so remember that the first number, the 2x squared, goes in the first box, and the last number, the minus 6, goes in the last box. And our answers from our x go in the remaining boxes. And it doesn't matter where you write them. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look. Oh, I forgot to add the x. So this is 3x, 4x, like that. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look horizontal. And so we're going to look at the 2x squared minus 3x, and we want to say, what do they share? And since 2 can't go into 3 evenly, the only number they share is 1. But you should see that this has 2 x's, this has 1 x, so they both share an x, so you could factor out an x. Now let's look at the bottom row. So 4 can't go into 6, so now we're going to look for a common factor that goes into both of them. And since they're both even, 2 goes into them, so we can take out a positive 2. Now this one has an x, this one doesn't, so the most we can take out is that 2. Now let's look at the vertical. So as we look at that, the smaller number goes in the bigger number, so that means we can take out a 2. This one has an x, or 2 x's, this has 1 x, so we can take out 1 x. Now look at the other one. So the smaller number can go into the bigger number. And since they're both negative, we're going to take out a negative 3. This one has an x, this one doesn't, so we can't take out an x. So now we take the outside, the x plus 2, with the top row, the 2x minus 3. And so here are our factors of our problem, 2x squared plus x minus 6. So here's our answer. So you're going to do 1b now. Start by completing the x, and then fill in the box.